Hey everyone, welcome back to Newmans Talk. My name is Jim Newman, and with me as always is my best bud, my co-host,
Teddy.
Hey Teddy, what's up, man? Let's talk about what happened last week, right? Man, what a crazy end to our regular season of club soccer. And we talked about it in the last episode. We were going into Sunday's match against our arch rival, our nemesis, the Mambas.
The Mambas.
What happened against the Mambas, Ted?
So we didn't have a lot of people, and we had 9 people, and my team played 9v9, and it was 95 degrees outside.
It was a hot one, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was very, very hot. And so basically, we were very hot and tired. Thankfully, they had water breaks, but we won 2-0. We ran 4 defenders, 2 midfielders, and 1 forward. And we somehow won. It was very surprising because they're the 1 seed and they were undefeated. And Dad, how you told them about the parents, what they said at when you were walking back to our car? What the parents said, remember?
I overheard one of the parents saying, "It's okay that you lost. We still won the league." Yes, they did win in our division.
But you lost to me.
How many goals did you score, Ted?
0.
0.
I was center back the whole game.
We had to play some defense, right? Brick wall.
I'm a really good defender.
Teddy was a brick wall. Didn't you take one off took one off the chest, off your belly, right? You saved one off your belly. That number 10, didn't he shoot one into your belly?
Number 11.
11 shot one into the belly. And then you took a spike to the leg, right?
Someone cleated me in my leg.
How did that feel?
It's just painful.
Painful. What did Dad say after that happened?
I forgot.
Let's go, keep running.
Just give me no break.
No breaks, right? No love from dear old
And then this
Dad.
kid pelted my with the soccer ball my foot, and my foot felt dead at that moment. And I had the ball, and everyone was surrounding me, so I just kicked it as hard as I can while my foot was just like injured.
There you go. All right, Ted. So that was it. We got the Mambas last week. We gave them their first loss of the season, and although we didn't win our division, we kept them from being undefeated, right?
Yes.
Pop some champagne just like them 72 Dolphins, right?
That's what I did.
All right. So this week we had a Mother's Day tournament.
Yeah.
Now, even though we finished the tournament,
We lost.
0, 1, and 2, and that's no wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. The boys played great.
And I scored.
Again, down players because we've lost some players due to injury and other circumstances.
We've lost 4 players.
And we've had guest players come to play with us. The boys did extremely well. I was proud, even though sometimes I may not have shown it from the sideline. Right, bud? Okay, I got to work on some things, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the boys did great. Friday night, what time did you play on Friday night, son?
9:15.
9:15. These are 11-year-old boys, and we're starting at 9:15, getting Friday night lights young and early. We tied that team. They were a good team.
I scored a PK, though.
Scored a PK in that game. Saturday, we had a game in the middle of the afternoon, 2:15. Sun was shining. Dad had his guns out trying to get his tan on.
Sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out, guns out. We tied that game. And then on Mother's Day, this morning, Mother's Day,
We lost.
what time did we have to be out there?
6:30.
6:30 for a 7 a.m. game time. Can you believe that? And who was there?
Mom.
You better be thankful. Eddie and I want to take a quick second to say Happy Mother's Day to all of our moms. My mom, Mama, I sure hope you're watching.
What? Oh, my mom. Happy Mother's Day.
All right, there we go. And everyone else who's a mom who's listening to us, worldwide, international. Hey, Ted, did you see that post this week? Newmans Talk is an international podcast. What's up, Netherlands? Say hello, Amsterdam. No?
Hi.
All right. Here we go. So, Ted, I hate to break it to you, but I've decided as the executive producer of the show to add a new segment. Bad dad joke of the week.
Bad jokes of the week.
Bad dad joke of the week. Right.
He never showed me what the...
No, this is a total surprise, Ted. He has no idea of this. All right, Ted, ready? Here we go. Ted, did you know that I can saw a piece of wood in half just by looking at it?
What?
Yeah, I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
That was so bad.
But you're laughing, dude.
It was so bad.
Come on, bad dad joke of the week.
No,
So if you're listening, send us your bad dad joke of the week. If you want to hear it on air, if you think it's worthy of Newmans Talk Podcast, bad dad joke of the week to newmanstalk@gmail.com. And remember, like, follow, and subscribe on all of our social media accounts. We've got Instagram and we got Facebook right now. Find us on there, Newmans Talk. Follow this podcast on whatever platform you like, whether it's YouTube, on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio. Let's go ahead and do that. We're trying to still build this into something great. You may have noticed the picture quality is a little bit better on our video podcast now, and then maybe even the sound quality, I hope. Right?
We got a new mic.
We got a new microphone. We got a little sponsorship.
Yeah, sponsor.
Sponsor. We'll give a shout out to Uncle Joe.
A lot of money.
Cosmic Smudge.
Yeah.
Yeah? Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Ted. So we got our first corporate sponsorship. Although it comes from family, it's okay. Uncle Joe coming in big with the Blue Yetis microphones for us. Now, there's a little technical difficulty that yours truly has experience with them, but I'm working on it. We're going to get them situated and fixed so that we both have our Yetis for the future. This kid's killing me. All right, Ted, it's time for your favorite segment of the week.
The hat trick of the week.
Yeah, buddy. The hat trick of the week. Okay, first up on the hat trick of the week, Teddy, what do we got?
Messi.
Messi. What's up with Messi?
So he went and visited Saudi Arabia, and I'm pretty sure PSG didn't they had to not let him play for 2 weeks or something like that, because he went and visited Saudi Arabia and went and explored to see if he could join another soccer club.
So Teddy shared this article with me earlier this week, and then those of you who didn't know, he was going to play for Inter Miami. Now I don't know if that deal's done or dead, if he's still going to come or not. I thought it was going to be awesome. In June, Messi was supposed to come stateside.
We would have probably went and watched him.
We probably would have went. I would have found a way to go find him to watch him. His name alone would bring people to the stadium just to go see him. I would go just to see him. But apparently there's a mega deal, and it's not been confirmed yet, that Messi's going to go play in Saudi Arabia with Ronaldo. Lionel Messi, probably Mr. Argentina, Mr. World Cup of 2022, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's Teddy's favorite. Better than Ronaldo?
No.
Ronaldo's better.
Ronaldo's my favorite.
Ronaldo's his favorite. Okay. Number 2?
Messi, yeah.
Number 2. Messi's number 2. All right. So the article stated, and it was from an unnamed source close to Messi, said that they were super close to making a mega deal in Saudi Arabia for him to go play. So his contract with Paris Saint-Germain is almost up.
With Mbappe,
right?
Neymar.
And he was supposed to be coming to Miami to the MLS. Although now I don't know if it's going to be on the same team, but they've got money.
If they got on the same team, that'd be a super team.
That would be a super team. Can you imagine both of them giving and going in the forward position?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, left foot, right foot, bicycle kick.
Cristiano.
Nutmeg. Swoo. All right, next up, Ted. And this is Teddy brought me 2 articles this week for our hat trick of the week. Second article is about Shohei Ohtani,
Asian.
right? So the Japanese World Baseball Classic star of the spring of 23, he passed the Gambino's record, right? And what record is that, Ted? Do you remember? Most strikeouts thrown by a pitcher with over 100 homers batted. So on, I believe it was Tuesday night, you said, in facing the Astros, they did lose. The Angels lost 3-1, but Shohei threw 7 strikeouts. That gave him 502 career strikeouts with 37, I believe. I have 137 overall home runs. That's pretty awesome, son, right? Mm-hmm. That is, to be able to do both. to be able to pitch and bat. And the last thing of our hat trick of the week, we've got the Miami Heat and the Florida Panthers both going to the Eastern Conference Finals in their respective leagues. So the Miami Heat, of course, the NBA, and that's our team. And then the Florida Panthers out of Sunrise, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, whichever city you want to call it, they are going to the Eastern Finals in hockey. Now, over the last 40 years, Ted, right, did you know that there were two teams in both the NHL and NBA, 16 times they've both clinched in the same year. Okay? 16 times over the last 40 season, an NBA and NHL team from the same city, geographic metro location, so the Miami Heat and Florida Panthers, all within the same South Florida area. 16 times that's happened. However, this is the first time it's ever happened on the same night.
Same night.
That's pretty wild. Both teams from the same market in two different leagues clinched the Eastern Conference Finals ticket on the same night.
That's big.
That's huge. That's like getting hit by lightning. Okay, so that wraps up our hat trick of the week. Now, Ted, big news, big money news here. Let's talk about what happened on Thursday night across the league, and that was the NFL schedule release, right?
Yes.
Man.
We know who we're playing.
So we're as you see, Ted and I are always repping our Kansas City Chiefs. That's our hometown. We're season ticket members there. We're looking forward to a great season coming up, right?
Yes.
And they gave away little hints leading up to the schedule release, and pretty excited. So
very.
Let's open up our schedule talks, right? Week 1, we're at home against who?
The Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
They're going to be really good this year.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit better than before.
They just signed Darius Slay Jr., a really good cornerback. And they have Amara St. Brown, one of my favorite players.
One of Teddy's favorite receivers. Who's that good defensive end they got there too, bub?
Aiden Hutchinson.
Okay, so it's not going to be an easy walk through Week 1 victory, but it's going to be Week 1. They're playing the defending Super Bowl champs at that game Sunday. Did you know that at that game they're going to release the Super Bowl banner for us to see? Oh yeah, we'll get to see it. We'll be there in our seats. Hopefully we'll have a B-2 flyover, the bomber flyover for the Star Spangled Banner.
Controller. He knows everything.
Dad knows everything about airplanes, right? Okay, so we'll be there. I'm sure Danny, Kate, Marcus, they're all going to be sitting next to us. Ryan, I can't forget about Ryan too.
Danny's going to be late.
Danny's going to be late?
I can already predict the future.
Danny, are you going to be late? We'll find out.
I can predict the future.
Predict the future. Okay. So we'll be there opening night, or opening day, really. No, it is a night. It's Thursday Night Football. 7:20 p.m. We're dropping the Super Bowl banner on September 7th, right?
Yeah.
All right, Week 2. We're on the road, Week 2. Where are we going Week 2, son?
Jacksonville
Jaguars. Trey Lawrence, right?
I'm excited. Week 3.
They're in a rebuild, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Week 3. Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
With DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. Who else? They got rid of David Montgomery.
Justin Fields.
Now that's going to be the dangerous.
They probably should have traded for DeAndre Swift.
You think?
Bears, yeah.
Well, it was Detroit. Detroit got rid of DeAndre Swift.
Oh, yeah. They traded to Detroit for David Montgomery.
For David Montgomery.
Okay, so Week 4 we got Jets.
Jets. Jets suck.
Jets.
We can't say that. All right, the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, discount double check. It's the discount double check bowl in New York on Sunday Night Football.
And Sauce Gardner.
Yeah. I'm a little bit. What's the Brees Hall, right?
Yeah, Brees Hall. Oh,
he's their running back.
They have a good team.
They do have a good team. What was that guy from the
Hardman?
McCole Hardman from
Garrett
the Chiefs. Oh man.
Oh no.
He's got some weapons, right?
Alan Lazard.
That's right. Green Bay followed Aaron Rodgers.
The whole Green Bay team.
They didn't take the whole team,
Yes,
but a lot of guys followed their quarterback. Hopefully, it makes the Jets better. Unfortunately, the AFC East once again is going to be a powerhouse conference. The Jets, the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots.
Gosh, that's such a good.
All three.
They're all good.
Okay, so Week 5, Ted. You know what I really like about Week 5, Ted?
We're against Vikings.
The Vikings. Now,
And there's history going to be made.
history's going to be made. And what is that history, Ted?
If Patrick Mahomes beats the Vikings that night, he'll beat every single NFL team.
That's right. In his, what is this, his 6th season? No, 7th season now.
Yeah.
This is Pat's 7th season. He will have defeated all 31 teams in the NFL if he starts and wins that game against the Vikings Week 5.
Imagine he doesn't start and then wins and for the first play Chad Henne start.
Well, Chad Henne's
Oh
retired.
wait, we don't have Chad Henne.
Yeah. Week 6, son.
Denver,
Home or away?
the Bonkies.
The Donkeys.
Yep, a home.
Thursday Night Football again. That's 2 Thursday night games. You want to know what happens on Thursday Night Football, son? Do you know what happens? We have to leave early. Why do we have to leave early, son?
I get to leave school early. Let's go.
No, we're not leaving school early because you have to go to school Friday morning. I'll leave straight from school and we'll go. And we'll tailgate in the parking lot. We'll eat dinner. And then you'll eat again when we get in the stadium. And then we're going to have to leave early because somebody has to go to school. And next year starts middle school. You have middle school. You have to get up earlier for middle school. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. Week 22 at home against the Chargers.
Chargers.
What's that quarterback's name out there?
I forgot.
Herbert,
Just
right?
Herbert.
Austin Elker. Who else? Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Pretty lethal team. Keenan Allen.
Overrated.
Oh, shots fired across the
Hot
bow,
take.
Teddy. Hot take. All right, that's week 7, October
The
27th.
Donkeys again.
Away, though. Now we're at Mile High, the end of October.
Yeah.
Could be cold, could be snowing at that
Probably
point.
snowing.
Great. Just what we need.
And then the Dolphins in Germany.
So we're going to Germany, right? Chiefs
are.
Deutschland. I follow them on social media, son, and I didn't know, but the Chiefs are pretty big. They have a really large following in Germany. How about that? Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Now you do. Knowing is half the battle. So on November 5th, it's going to be 8:30 in the morning. So we're going to be able to wake up
8:30?
on Sunday morning and watch the Chiefs play
That's gonna be sick.
from our home. It's going to be nice.
I'm gonna get early fantasy points.
Early fantasy points, right? So then we get the week off, which is
We're
good.
gonna be staying in
so we get to go to Germany. No, we're not going to stay in Germany. They're going to come home, right? And then they're going to get a week off, a week to rest, right dead smack in the middle of the
I have a
season.
question. What if one of the players don't have their passport?
All the players have their passports.
But what if one doesn't?
Then he doesn't get to go. And he's going to have to answer some questions. But I would assume that the front office is going to take care of that. The people in the front are going to make sure everyone has their passports to travel. So then we get a bye week, dead smack in the middle of the season, week 10.
And the Eagles.
Then we're at home. So Monday night, back home against the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl rematch, Kelsey Bowl rematch, Andy Reid rematch. Let's get her done. I'm excited. But again,
Very.
Monday Night Football, which means somebody has to go to bed the next morning. Do you know who that somebody is, son?
Hulk.
The dog does not have to go to bed early. All right, week 12, son. Where do we go for week 12?
Raiders.
Raiders. Where's that at?
That's away.
Away. In Vegas? What stadium?
Collegiate.
Allegiant. We've been there, right?
Yeah.
We took pictures. It was nice.
We saw Devontae. I'm joking.
We didn't see Devontae.
We didn't see him.
All right, week 13, back on the road again. Sunday Night Football.
Green Bay.
The Packers. It's gonna look a little different. Jordan Love's gonna be behind center more than likely, right?
Yeah, they're in the rebuild right now.
They're gonna be rebuilding. They lost a lot of different players. Well, basically the Jets,
The Jets
offense,
took their whole.
right? And so Green Bay probably going to be in a little bit of a rebuild
We
this
have
year.
one of the hardest schedules.
I'm not saying that's an easy schedule by any means, right, son?
Yeah, we have one of the hardest schedules.
We do. We do. Then we're back home, week 14.
Against Buffalo Bills.
Oh man, you think they're going to break tables again?
Probably.
We saw it, right?
Yeah, so when we went, this Buffalo Bills fan jumped on the table and broke it.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
What's wrong with the table? What did the table do to you, Bills fans? What did that table do to you? Can't we all just get along? Can't we just be
And then,
nice?
yep.
Save the tables.
And then in week 15, we play the Patriots.
Monday Night Football again.
Away.
6 primetime games for the Chiefs
Oh
this
my
year.
gosh.
Right? When
I'm not
primetime,
gonna be
that's
able to
Thursday
watch
night,
anything.
that's Sunday night, and that's Monday night. And we got 6 of them this season. Now, some of them are away, some of them are at home, and that's okay. So, week 15 against the Patriots, Monday Night Football, December 18th. That's leading up to what week?
Week 16.
Which is a home game
Against the Raiders.
against the Raiders. But what day is that, son? More important.
That is Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. What time is that game for the Chiefs game on Christmas Day?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. So that means we have to be at the stadium 6:30, 7 o'clock, right?
I'm not going to get to open presents.
Maybe we'll just bring presents to the stadium with us. We'll bring a Christmas tree.
So when I get my sports cards, I'm just going to be opening sports cards at a Chiefs game, you're telling me?
You're not getting sports cards this year.
Fine, I want one ticket to
Cole.
I want one ticket to Europe, and I want to go watch a soccer game. That's all I want.
I thought you were going to say one ticket to Germany, Frankfurt, on November 5th, so you can go watch the Chiefs play.
No.
I looked into it, son. True story. I can't afford to take you, but I can go.
What?
First class, baby. Oh, what do you think? And stay in a castle. I found a hotel in a castle. Staying in Germany.
Yeah, for $1
first class to
million.
Frankfurt, Kansas City to Frankfurt, first class. Staying in a castle.
For $1 million.
No, it's really not bad.
How much?
More than you make in a year. All right, son. Here we go. Week 17 against
The Bengals.
the Bengals. Joe Burrow coming back to Arrowhead, Joe.
I'm proud sponsor that he is your daddy and federal daddy. Now Burrowhead.
Okay. All right. So we have a little, as you can tell, Teddy and I didn't like the trash talking all too much, but we did it.
Jabroni.
All right, Kelsey. So, New Year's Eve, December 31st, 3:25. So we're going to get to party at Arrowhead that day, son. Come home, ring in the new year, eat our frozen pizza tradition. That's a tradition, right?
Yes,
We've
it's
had it
very
every year.
good, actually.
It's very good. Getting to stay up till midnight, and it's not just like
It's not frozen though. It's not like frozen.
yeah, I
right?
cook it in
Yeah.
the oven, of course.
Yeah.
But you don't buy the good frozen pizza. You buy the cheapest. The cheapest.
Cheap.
$5 for $10, or even if you can get
bad.
10 for $5. If you can find like Tony's or just the basic cardboard
Cheese pizza.
underneath cheese pizza. Dad likes a little pepperoni, but I always doctor it up with a little extra cheese, right? They never put enough cheese on it, but that's why it only costs $1, $2, right?
Just get a Lunchable.
That's the best
The
pizza. No, we're not eating Lunchables.
The pizza Lunchable.
No. Those are the best frozen pizzas to have at the stroke of midnight with your family. That's our tradition. That's a Newmans tradition. It goes back to when I was a kid, when I was Teddy's age. That's what we always did. And then New Year's Day, we get some fried chicken, some black-eyed peas. It's good stuff. Teddy has to eat at least 5 for good luck.
Yeah,
All right?
I mean-
Finally, the last week, week 18, on the road against the Los Angeles Chargers.
We already talked
Which is
about
a tough way to end the season, I think. You know, that's not, it's not an easy pass.
Yeah.
You know, Ted, on one of my trips last year, I got to go to SoFi Stadium
Yes,
there in Los
I
Angeles.
remember.
I got to go to that game. And the Chiefs won that game, didn't they?
Yeah.
I believe so. I believe it was a Kelsey touchdown in the fourth quarter. You got to stay up for that game, didn't you? Oh, no, it was Sunday night football. You had to go to bed because you had to... Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. You know I love you, champ. You know you get to go to all the good games, right? How many little boys get to go to all the Chiefs home games? How many little boys do you see?
I'm not little anymore.
Yeah, you're a big man. Okay. How many young men get to go to Chiefs games that you get to see?
I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here, Ted. We're right on schedule. Now we've had some good follow-up questions to Teddy's questions, right?
Yes.
All right.
What's the
so
first
so
question?
Kyle came up and said, Teddy, outside of growing up and becoming a pro athlete, which you have like a 10% chance of doing, right?
Oh, that's actually good.
I think so.
Good odds.
Now, I'm giving you good odds for the future of sports, right? Because it's really a good retirement plan for me, and that's what I'm planning on. But outside of becoming a pro athlete, Ted, what's something that you want to be when you grow up?
One of those people who study space.
Like an astronomer? The final frontier?
Something like that.
Something like that. You want to look at the stars, study the stars, the moon.
Study planets.
Hey, Ted.
What?
You want to see my moon? All right, moving
That's
on.
not even. Okay.
We have a second question, fan follower question, right? We had a second fan follower question. Mike came in and said, now that the Miami Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals, who would you rather face? Would you rather face the Philadelphia 76ers? Or, can I finish the question, please? Or the Boston Celtics?
Philly, and we're filming this before. We're filming this at like 12 o'clock right now, and the game starts at like 2:30. So we're filming this before, and I'd rather face Philly.
Okay, we'd rather face Philly. So it is Sunday. We're recording this on Sunday. The Game 7 between Philly and Boston is going to be played this afternoon, and Ted would much rather face Philly. Now, why, Ted? Why do we want to face Philly more so than we want to face Boston?
Because the last time we faced Boston, the refs were just terrible. We should have won because Max Strus, they called his foot out, but it was actually in, and then we would have won the game.
Yeah. Last year.
Disappointing.
So last year, Ted, you got to go to the Eastern Conference Finals
I
Game 1.
got surprised in the morning at 4 a.m. to go to the airport. And then
Let's look at that. We're going to put that picture up for everyone to see.
We flew to Atlanta, and then we flew to Florida, and it was so fun.
Who did we get to surprise on that trip?
Mama.
We got to surprise. That's my mom. We call my mom Mama. And
She did not expect it.
Mama did not expect to see Teddy in the restaurant when I showed up. And we got to go to the Eastern Conference Finals Game 1, bringing my mom, Teddy, and my kid sister, Jenny, to Game 1. And what was the outcome of that game, son?
We were down by like 20 points, I swear, and then we were playing terrible, and then we made a comeback. It was Game 1, and we won.
It was electric, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. What did you think about being in the Miami Arena for the first time in your life?
It was so beautiful.
It was, right?
Just cool.
It was way cool, right there on the bay,
It was
downtown.
very hot in there on the very start of the game because they blew fire.
They blew. That's right.
It was hot.
We got a little hot real quick, right? Mm-hmm. But we had good seats. We had great seats, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so here we are. You guys have made it again through. Hopefully this was a good episode. Hopefully you guys liked it. Please like us, follow us on whatever platform that you follow for our podcast. Like I said, there's Spotify, there's Apple, there's Amazon, there's iHeartRadio, and of course YouTube. Follow us on one of those platforms. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment, and share this podcast with your friends and family. We're really still trying to grow this into be something. Again, shout out to my brother Joe, Cosmic Smudge, for the audio recording upgrade.
I guess he's my favorite.
I guess Uncle Joe's the favorite. Sorry, Aunt Janice, Aunt Judy, Aunt BB.
You guys should give me one of your vice sports stars.
Get out of here. I'm your host, Jim Newman.
And I'm Taylor Newman.
We'll see you guys real soon.
Bye.